This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Well, okay, so I don't know if it's one of your deadbolts. I have a deadbolt that was installed in 2002, and it recently fried. And then I did a search, and I came upon your site, and it's got the Rixson 401R that looks like a new model of this old thing. I was wondering, do you guys build these, or are you selling them from someone else?
Do we build them? No, sir. We're a distributor of hardware. The 401 series was discontinued about 20 years ago, would be my guess. If not, before that. I don't recall when.
But you have one in stock.
I have electromagnetic door electric bolts that in some instances can be used where a 401 was removed or has failed, and I've done it multiple times. Okay,
so my question is there a way for me to just buy the solenoid that's inside that from you guys?
Well, actually, hold on. I think I have one brand new 401 on the shelf.
Oh, my God. No, yeah, that's awesome.
Do not get excited. There are several and many variations of the 401. Let me look first.
Well, I'm looking at the picture that you have online, and other than the color, everything looks identical. So one of the reasons I was calling is to get the measurements on that.
Yeah, there's no color because that's a grayscale image. So what I have in stock is a 401. I have a genuine Rixson 401. That's really important because of the amount of options, the derivative ways that could have been built. You clearly said 401R, but I, for some reason, am also showing inventory on that. Let's take a look. 182 and 842. Let me walk over to 182. Hang on one second.
No problem.
Okay, so the one that I have is not an original 401R. I've got one that will fit in, and I don't recall the exact dimensions of that plate, but it's about 9-inch long. It's an unusual size.
Yeah, this one is exactly 9 inches by 1 3/4 inches.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
The reason it's important is because I don't want to have to redo the woodwork on the frame. It's a really high-end door. Is it possible for you to measure it?
Oh, no. It's whatever the 401 was. I'm saying I don't recall what it was. Whatever a 401 was is exactly what it is, because I custom make those plates for that size.
Okay, can I just order it online then? Is that good?
You can order it online. You want the 401R?
Any discounts for senior citizens?
Yeah, the answer is yes, but you have to be 118 to qualify.
Oh, I'm only 59.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and order this, and I guess we hope for the best.
Well, why would hope be part of the formula?
Well,
what part? Unless you're just saying, speaking like you and I are talking to each other on bar stools. What I'm sending you is not going to be a Rixson electric deadbolt. It's going to be a modern version with a custom faceplate to drop into that Rixson prep is what it is. I've done this several times, if not 24, and it has worked 100% of the time. Now, the issue that you're going to have, that strike that's up in the top of the door, you're probably going to have to monkey with that a little bit, because the positioning of where the bolt is measured from the end of the faceplate, let's say, is not the same as the Rixson, because that I can't control. So you'll probably have to rework or reinstall the strike that comes with it, or you'll have to make some modifications to the strike.
Yeah, that should be totally doable.
Yeah.
And even if I can't get it to work perfectly, I might be able to pull the solenoid off of this new one and put it in the old one, possibly.
Negative.
Okay.
Zero chance. So, do you know that you have 24 VDC?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, then they're beautiful because line voltage is not available.
No. Yeah, that's all wired, and it's a fingerprint reader on the outside that opens the door, and it just all burned up yesterday for some reason. So everything
lightning last night?
No, I think what happened after taking it all apart, I think the solenoid got stuck, and then it created some kind of high current, and it burned the solenoid in the locking mechanism, and it burned the transformer up in the control room. So everything got burned up.
It would be a power supply because you're dealing with DC voltage.
Yeah, it's a power supply. You're exactly right.
Yeah, if the solenoid got stuck, it's obviously going to keep trying to suck vanilla milkshake out of a tiny straw, and at a certain point, something's going to let go, and it'll create a short, as you know, and that's likely what happened. No, sorry. I don't think that the genuine 401 I have, the solenoid orientation is different between fail-safe and fail-secure, and yours is clearly fail-secure. So, yeah, I've done this for detention centers, for heavy industry, with these 401 conversions. Everything you've said, you're as right as rain. This is going to be no big deal for you.
Okay, well, the last question I have for you then, it says that it usually ships in 20 to 25 days. Is there any way to
1 to 2 business days. I've got one in stock. That's why I had to walk over to the shelf. It's at the other end of the warehouse. So I actually had to move stuff to make sure it was sitting there.
Very cool. Okay, so I will go ahead and put this in my cart and order it right now.
Roger that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.